Hello, this is Lord Chocolate back with another Arc stream, and I am streaming. Well, I'm not streaming the game, I'm streaming the. Let me check. Am I streaming? Yes, I am. I am streaming the. Countdown for Survival of the Fittest. Or, not Survival of the Fittest, sorry. Streaming the countdown for Extinction. Just a few seconds ago, music all of a sudden blasted out of the Twitch page, so I was like, okay, I might want to be starting the stream a little bit, like an hour before the countdown ends, just in case something happens that's important, because it was silent and then all of a sudden, boom, music. I hope the music's as good. This music I don't think's Extinction. I think this is actually from Survival of the Fittest. But, yeah, hopefully there is very good music for Extinction, because Aberration definitely had some of the best Arc music out there, in my opinion. So, hopefully Extinction can even one-up that, maybe. We'll have to see. Oh, music. I really like this type of genre of music. Let me see, I'm pretty sure the stream should be going pretty well, but... Oh yes! Hello Sween Kid, and hello Tabitha Sweeney. I see that I've got some watchers already, that was pretty fast. But, let me see, oh, the video output's poor. Oh no, I think... Is it lagging a bit? Let me... see... Okay, it seems like it's going. By the way, sorry if there's anything rude in the comment section on the stream. I can't really control that because I'm not really in charge of this stream. So, this stream might be on for a while of not too interesting stuff, so I'll just be kind of talking a little bit and watching this. Let me see. And watching the little thingy to make sure it's going well. Let me stream isn't so smooth, it seems. But okay. Okay, let's get back to. Yep. But all of a sudden the music just pops on and I'm like, what on earth is going on here? There are currently 8,000 people watching the Arc stream, which I'm streaming. It's kind of funny, I'm streaming another live stream. But I guess a lot of YouTubers do it for big countdown events and whatever, so I guess that'll be what I'm doing primarily. The chat really went wild when the music went off. Maybe it was just the hour mark, the music. But boy, that music's a little bit loud. But let me see if there's anything interesting I can do while messing around. I do a lot of stuff with Blender some. Let me see. In my spare time, I could maybe try and work on a logo or something for my channel. That would be something mildly interesting. It's not really Arc related, but nah, that would probably take away from the point of the stream. Unless anyone requests it specifically, I probably should just stay on the Arc topic. But thank you everyone who's tuned into the stream. I'll try and keep up with chat, but I can't be positive that I'll get it because even though I don't get a lot of chat, I don't have like a dual monitor setup, so it's kind of hard for me to know when to watch it. But yeah, this countdown is probably going to be a really big reveal thing. Yeah, a lot of people in Arc have been frustrated because the big countdown that was 14 days was like, what was it? It was just skins and the tech wrecks and fossil piles which were used for getting the skins. So that was kind of a disappointment. I mean, the Tech Rex was pretty cool addition, and there were a few hints about Extinction, it seemed. But now it seems that there may be some actual more content being revealed. And this countdown, I think, will actually be worth the wait. Let me see if there's... Oh, yes, and... just... One thing I was actually kind of surprised about is my video about the archaeology event, which was the result of that extremely long countdown, the kind of disappointing one. It actually is like my my second most viewed Ark thing to this point, and I'm like, what? That's like, I guess it's just a lot of people were either frustrated or curious about the event, or else wanted to see if there were any, or else maybe, I think I might have used the keyword extinction in the description because I was trying to find hints about Extinction while doing things, so maybe people are just looking at it for that. But it's my one of my most liked Ark videos as well, which is kind of confusing to me, but that's fun for me. But let me see. Yeah, there may be a pretty long wait on here, so feel free to jump in and out during the stream, and the stream will be left on the channel afterwards, unless, and if, yeah, so the stream should be on the channel afterwards if you aren't able to stick around for the end, or if you happen to jump out right when they put out the release. But when they release the, it should be relatively safe to jump out and come back into the stream, or maybe even go onto the Ark stream website yourself, and back when it's closer to the end of the countdown. But there's a lot of chat going on in the other stream. I hope this isn't too laggy stream. Shouldn't be, because I mean it's not even a game or something, and I've got it scaled down to 720p resolution. Let's see. Yeah. Anything interesting I can talk about? Well, let me see. I've got some plans for Ark. I mean, if Extinction is coming out and it looks fine for the type of content I want on my channel, I definitely will want to get into that soon. I won't end the Ark Path to Ascension series, because that series is probably my most advanced I've ever gotten in Ark, which is actually not that much to a lot, because most content creators have like gotten to tech tier even at one point, but that's the most advanced I've gotten Ark, because I don't really play tons. Like, I don't play every day or every other day or something. I just play like a few times a week, and at some periods of my time owning Ark, I've just played like once a month or something like that, or less. So definitely what was I saying? But I've definitely want to keep on with this series of Ark Path to Ascension, because I want to actually advance enough to fight the bosses and do stuff like a lot of content creators do, and I want to do it on a tolerable difficulty, not an extremely hard, but tolerably difficult. I've lowered a lot of the made a lot of the settings easier, but I haven't made them extremely easier, just for the sake that I don't want it to be too hard, but I don't want it to be too easy, because then it's not really like getting the full experience of the game, and it's not really PvP focused, so there's no reason why you'd want to have super fast build up time. It's going to be more, since I only can fit maybe like 2 or 3 other people on the server without issues, I probably would, at least at this point, it would be primarily PvE with maybe a few friends occasionally. But Bum 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 bum. Yeah, but this would be so fun to get. I wonder if this countdown is finished and it reveals the thing. Will it actually be on Steam very soon, or will it? Because I've heard from some sources that they're just going to reveal the release date here, which hopefully will be very soon. But it would be really nice if they actually released it. Let me see. Arc store page. Reviews have gone down for Arc because of primarily because of the archaeology event. Arc's still at a sale for $19.80 if anyone's interested in getting it. Because I've never paid $60 for a game. I've paid probably $60 on a game, or nearly, but I've never paid it. I mean, Arc, I might actually have considered paying $60 for, but I got it in early access, so it was still max price $30, roughly. So, I would suggest getting it now if you really want the game or would like to just try it out. If you really want the game, I mean, it still would be good to get it on a sale for most people. But yeah, I really enjoy it. Let me see. So there isn't really much news on here. Is there anything where does the DLC thing? Right here. See all DLC. Center. Yeah, it's not. The Extinction DLC map isn't actually out yet. I should get. Yeah, I just hope that there's nothing at all that I'd consider objectionable for my content on YouTube, or objectionable in general, because I really would love to play Extinction. I wanted to play Aberration a lot, but there were just a few things that I thought wouldn't really go with the level. Oh, seriously. The level of the. Let me see. Yeah, there were a few things I thought just wouldn't go with the type of channel I wanted to do. I wanted to do more of a family-friendly content, and I mean, also, I don't really like not family-friendly stuff. I mean, I prefer watching family-friendly stuff myself. It's kind of hard to find it for Arc. That's part of the reason I definitely want to do that. But also, I just don't like a lot of the things that make things not family-friendly. But I mean, obviously, it's not completely family-friendly because there's violence and all sorts of stuff like that. But I'm fine with. It's just, I don't know, the language and stuff like that's just not necessary. I mean, some people think it's necessary for feeling mature or whatever enough, but I just kind of think you don't need language, cursing and stuff like that, and swearing to express yourself. You can express yourself just fine with normal speech. Most people can if they actually tried. So I hope that this is a good DLC for the type of stuff I want to do, because I really want to play this one, and it would be so fun to do this on my channel and record and stuff. I did a little Scorched Earth on my channel, and that was fun, but the DLC's kind of, I don't know, it's fun and it's got a lot of cool stuff in it, and I never advanced enough to really explore it. But it just feels kind of monotone, which is like a desert, but it's just deserts are kind of monotone by nature. It's like, there are different biomes, but they aren't that varied just because it's desert, and deserts in real life often are very monocolored. Well, not monocolored, but like they often are just bleak and sandy or rocky or whatever. not that fancy or anything. But let's see. Bum 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 bum. I'm streaming. Yourself watching someone stream on Twitch? Yes, I am. This is something that a lot of YouTubers do when there's a huge countdown for like a feature for the game. They will, especially with Ark at least I've noticed, is that often YouTubers will, or content creators in general, will get on Twitch and, hello, I am Monster. Bonjour to you too. And hopefully I didn't butcher the pronunciation, but, yeah. A lot of Ark YouTubers will watch the countdowns to give their reaction when the countdown runs out, and also to speculate about things in the countdown, which actually comes to a good point. I should start talking about what I know about Extinction so far, or what I can guess about it. So, from watching some other YouTubers and stuff like that, I've discovered that they actually did add some Explorer notes in the in the archaeology update, which is really cool. Wait. Oh, I thought the music had turned off, and then I realized I had bumped the volume dial on my headset. But yeah. But yeah, they released some Explorer notes in the boss arenas, or at least in the Overseer, Rockwell, and Manticore arenas. And these Explorer notes are left by one that is called like She Who Waits or something like that. Or I'm not sure if that's actually an official name or if that's just what Syntac, who is the person I was watching, called her based on what the notes were. Shout out to his channel. And let me see. Yeah, they were basically talking about how whoever this person is, she has been like waiting for the survivors on the Ark, and that those of us who have like gotten to the boss arenas and stuff have been doing well, and that she's proud of us or whatever, and then talk about some sort of threat or that's like gonna cause some sort of huge destruction or extinction maybe, and that everyone on all sorts of different times and places will have to work together or something like that just to fix it or something. I'm not sure, but some people think it might be Helena, one of the explorers from the Explorer notes. I'd kind of question that, because I'm kind of wondering what if She Who Waits is actually the person behind the Arks. Like, what if she's one of the Homo Deus? I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but Deus maybe? But yeah, I'm thinking that might be what it is. But I mean, it could be Helena or Megan or whatever. Sorry if I mispronounced that too, but I'd kind of lean towards it being just the person behind the Arks. But hopefully this stream and whatever information comes out after this stream that I'm watching will give us some hints as to who it might be. I very significantly doubt that they'll actually tell who She Who Waits is in the stream. This is probably going to be more of a hint teaser thing, and then actually in-game you have to discover it through either the Explorer notes or the actual entities in the game. I've heard that the DLCs are supposed to get more and more story-centered, though I can't really see how it could stay more story-centered than Aberration and still be like Ark, though it could, a little bit probably. But I'm wondering how different some of the mechanics will be. And let me see, is that kind of a face right there that I'm seeing, like of a statue, or is that just a weird rock formation? Because it looks almost like a kind of hooded figure with carved in the rock that's kind of like collapsed some. Let me see if there's any other things. These spike thingies, or tentacle-like thingies, look a lot like the corruption mask that was added in the Ark Aberration. I mean, not archivers, archaeology event that was kind of probably an Easter egg for this. It looks like the same type of material, which I'd bet on probably being some liquid element related thing, or element related thing. And it looks like the arc symbol is kind of made out of that same stuff. I really wonder what's caused all this. This is almost certainly a creature, I'd say. It looks like there's some feathers and looks almost Quetzal-ish. Really, I mean, not exactly, but it's kind of got the beak and a crest. The crest is weird, though. It's like a horn. And it's got a little feathery stuff right here. Wonder if it's some sort of weird mutant creature of a Quetzal. And then there's some sort of creature hanging off here. Not sure what it is. Hopefully whatever's at the end of the countdown is appropriate for my channel content, but I think it would be. I mean, Ark rarely has stuff that's completely bad. That's like completely inappropriate for content. There might be a little bit borderline stuff, but I think it would be okay. Hopefully. The giant skeletons. The skeletons in Scorched Earth, by the way, are just way too big. Like the Rex skeleton is, or the ones that look like Rexes are like. If you've ever played Scorched Earth, you might know what I'm talking about, or seen me play. It's like you're walking around in a flattish area or near some hills or whatever, and you see these huge skeletons of carnivores, and they look like they're supposed to be Rex skeletons, but they're like 10 times bigger than a normal Rex. And it's just kind of like, well, couldn't you just have made the skeletons actually kind of realistic? Even in Ragnarok, there are some huge rib cages just sitting at a place on the map that are bigger than anything except maybe a Titan. It could be a Titan, though, because I don't think it has a head that's specifically carnivore. I don't think it actually has a head on that skeleton. Yeah. Let me see. Just can't wait for the actual event to drop, though. I'm not sure if I can. Yeah, there's nothing on Steam, so I might as well close that. And let's see if there's anything on chat. Okay, nope. And let's hope that there is something soon. Probably a lot of big YouTubers are doing this as well right now, actually. Big Ark YouTubers, that is. Because, let me see if it would be interesting if I can find anyone else doing the streaming for Ark. Let's see, YouTube. I wonder if they'd be streaming to YouTube, though. A lot of big YouTubers do to Twitch. So, Syntac. And I don't see any stream here. Let's see his channel. Yeah, I don't see any stream. And let's see, where's his Twitch? Is his Twitch up here? I don't see a Twitch right there, but I think he has a Twitch. Okay. Okay. Follow Twitch. Okay, let's see if he's streaming. Okay, that's Fortnite. Let's see if, I guess, is he posting anything? Videos. I don't see anything being streamed by him. Let's see. I don't know how to spell that name. Let's see. Yeah. You might not necessarily... If you want to keep watching through the whole thing, feel free to. Though it might get a little boring for bits. Just feel free to jump back whenever it gets in closer. And there's a lot of random people just being silly and saying tech, tech, everything, tech, 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 tech. And then there's those people that spam makes survival of the fittest great again. It's a fun game, but... And I'd like them to make it better and updated and stuff, but I guess there's a lot of spam for that. See, like just everywhere. The view count is growing. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, I probably should have waited till a little bit closer to the end of the countdown. Just the music kind of confused me, and I was like, oh no, there might be something coming right up and I'll miss the actual event. Let me see though. I have some plans for Ark soon, other than the Extinction DLC. Like I think I'll be probably doing some higher level Rex taming and maybe higher level Dire Bear taming actually pretty soon. Because I encountered a level 130 Dire Bear when flying back down south from the Scorpion taming stream. And I definitely was planning on that one Rex I've been building up to taming. As soon as I get enough Scorpion egg kibble or whatever, I'll be trying to tame that pretty soon. And hopefully that's pretty good. I'd really like to find a high-level Tech Rex. That would be really cool, and it would be higher chance of getting a super level. I mean, I could probably get like a 180 maybe if it was the max level Tech Rex, because they can get up to... What is it? They can get up to 180, I think, on official. It's like 20% more, or is it 30% more? Let me do a little bit of math. 150 times 0.2 is 30. Well, I should plus 150. So yeah, it would be 20% more levels. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that is pretty good. Boy, the view count's gone up by a few thousand since I started watching this. Like the watching now count, that is, on the Ark stream. It would be kind of cool actually if they made Survival of the Fittest on all of the different maps. Of course, the DLC maps, there might be the issue of they don't want people being able to play on it without buying the DLC, though of course they could kind of make those DLCs extend to Survival of the Fittest so when you buy it. But then of course it might limit the number of players on the DLC maps because not everyone buys DLC. Though a lot of people, it seems, in Ark just buy the DLC because it's pretty cool DLC. I mean, Scorched Earth has had a few updates, and I mean, most DLCs are pretty much complete when they get and just have a few bug fixes and maybe a few minor changes. But Scorched Earth actually had a decent sized update when they added the Phoenix to it. Let me see. Yeah, the Phoenix is a pretty cool creature. I should probably pay... Well, not pay. I should probably play Scorched Earth some more when I have some time after the Ark Path to Ascension, or after playing on Extinction if I feel like it's good. I really hope it's really good, because I've been looking forward to it a lot. There's some sort of weird creature hanging here that I'm pretty sure it's a creature. This looks like a creature. It looks kind of organic shapes. But it could be some weird formation. Let's see if we can find any other things. Yeah, there's that obelisk. There's some sort of weird thing that looks kind of like a structure. Right there and right there. Is that like a support for some sort of tower, and this is like a tower, or is that just a weird shape of rock? It looks kind of like these, so it could just be a weird shape of rock, because these look more like shapes in rock. And then there's a weird shadow right here. What is that shadow? And I also wonder, is this red stuff like lava, or is it some sort of mist or something? Or disease or something like that. Like, is it the glow of lava coming through the cracks in the ground? Oh, bum, bum. I really hope they start doing seasonal events more often nowadays, because they've been doing a lot of evolution event things on their servers and stuff, with, you know, where they get the faster breeding, taming, and whatever. But I hope they actually start doing like the Fear Evolved and the different holiday events, like the, what is it, Winter Wonderland and stuff like that, because those were actually pretty fun, and I really liked the Dodo Rex and stuff like that. They were just, it was just kind of like a fun, unique aspect of the game. I mean, a lot of games, I guess, do some sort of seasonal thing, but it was like they had these huge seasonal events that were actually kind of cool. And then when Ark actually released, they stopped doing them, and or at least stopped doing most of them. Like, they've done this archaeology event, which isn't really a seasonal event, and they've done, I guess, maybe a few minor things, but there's nothing big on the events other than, like, they just did skins maybe during Halloween, if even that. And like during Christmas they just had dinos spawning with Christmas colors. And Easter, I think they did the same thing. And I'm like, what? Why? Can't they do like do the actual events, like where you can summon the Dodo Rex, or where you have to fight it or something? Because that was just kind of one of the weird things in Ark that I liked about it. And there. Let me see if I can find any other interesting things on the picture. I think the picture on the website didn't have these in color. It wasn't really in so much color. Like, I think the red lighting and the purple lighting wasn't actually there so much. At least the original picture. Bum 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 bum. Only 30 minutes, 30 seconds. Oh, that's perfect timing. 30. Kind of cool. Okay, I see another person who's definitely more famous than I am doing a countdown. Looks like he started about the hour mark as well. And I was just looking at my phone, by the way. Oh, thanks whoever just subscribed. Thank you so much, because it looks like I gained 1 subscriber. But yeah, hopefully this countdown will fly by quickly, and we'll be able to do some interesting things. By the way, about other content in the channel as well as Ark, I might be doing some things, more things. I'll probably be doing some more Lord of the Rings lore and stuff like that, because I'm really into that sort of stuff. In fact, I'm rereading Lord of the Rings for like the 5th or 6th time or something like that. Currently in the near the beginning of Return of the King. Also, I might do some Minecraft technical stuff. I'm not so much into survival Minecraft, except with the kind of a roleplay thing with friends. Like, some of my friends will do cool roleplay things, like pretend to be pyromaniacs or stuff like that, which makes it interesting. But the only reason I really play Minecraft on my own is like to work on technical things, like computers and stuff like that, or different mechanisms. But let me see. Yeah, but I plan to do mainly Ark probably on this channel, and occasionally maybe do totally accurate battlegrounds. I kind of got a little burnt out after several days of playing it for for an hour or something like that, or so, and that just kind of got old a little bit. I mean, it's a fun game, but I don't really stay on that type of game for too long without breaks, because they are kind of the same thing with variants over and over again. So I hope that this turns out well, and I definitely think that Ark is a game I'll be staying on for quite a while. It has a kind of element kind of like Minecraft in that it's open world. I like Minecraft survival for that one reason, that you can do a ton of stuff. Ark, you can't do quite as much in some ways because it's a little more complex, and there aren't any simple components that are multi-purpose. Most of the components are specialized and aren't really usable unless they're... And the simpler components normally aren't usable until they're crafted into something specialized. So it's not quite as versatile as Minecraft, but it's got much more in-depth content in certain areas that makes it really good. Like the fancy dinos, and it also makes it... and different technology and stuff like that. But also Ark is far more challenging, which I appreciate some, because... I mean, Minecraft, the reason I don't play survival too much on my own is the challenge is not that bad once you've got to mid-game, or even like early mid-game or mid-game. Even on hard, it's not that bad, and hardcore isn't too bad either. But Ark, I mean, mid-game gets a lot easier, especially once you've got flyers, and late games also gets pretty much easier, but there's still like challenges of boss fights, and different fights in the game are still challenging some, and taming is a really big challenge even if you've gotten such superior dinosaurs that any other creatures aren't a challenge anymore. Taming is definitely a challenge, and let me see. There's also the challenge of Ark often has many more unexpected events due to its vast number of creatures and their abilities, and a lot of them have little tricksy things like the Thylaco just sits up in redwood trees and jumps on your flyer, which flyers are generally the safest mode of transportation in Ark on the maps that allow them. But there, it's not so safe in the redwoods, unless you're very careful, even if you have a high-level flyer. And then, of course, like in my stream for the Ark Extinction event, not Extinction, I keep saying what the event is. For the archaeology event, that stream definitely had some unexpected and kind of dangerous situations where I got off my bird and then a Carno came and the bird flew away, I think, not too far because I had set it on passive flee, and then there was like, I killed the Carno, then bugs came after me, and bugs came after the bird, and they kind of cornered it or something in midair. It was kind of weird, and I shouldn't put things on passive flee probably. And hello Sween Kid, I see you commenting that you are back. Thank you for coming. Still will be about 24 minutes probably till the really interesting thing. Hopefully it's very interesting, hopefully it's a big reveal, but it's obviously Extinction. I mean, with the red lighting it makes it even more obviously Extinction, but also the terrain looks a lot like the little sneak peek on the cinematic ending of Aberration. I've watched it, I haven't played it, and that ending definitely was really cool, how you just fly through the map, and then you fly through space, and then you land on Earth, or what is almost certainly Earth. It's definitely a planet that the Ark's orbit, and due to the solar maps in the different boss fights, well, at the Overseer, and I think the Rockwell boss fight also has it. It has the big, what is it? The big, it has a solar system hologram that shows the sun, that shows something that's almost certainly Earth's solar system. So it's nearly certainly Earth. And also the Hall of History and the Overseer arena in the tech. The Hall of History is like the stage where you've teleported out of the tech cave, but you're not quite in the Overseer arena yet. But all the different displays there seem to indicate that they are different phases of Earth, and the last one seems to correspond with Extinction. And also gives the hints and code and stuff about the Homo Deus or Deus or whatever. Deus. And hi, Nate Plays, and yeah, the Rex. It looks like a trike. I took a screenshot and zoomed in. It kind of looks like some sort of robot. The thing right up above the Rex, you mean? Yeah. It does look like some sort of creature. It does look kind of like a trike with really long legs. I kind of can see. Yeah, I can see that kind of. Definitely. I can't wait to see what it actually is. Wonder if it's actually like fighting the Rex, like if it's jumped up there or something, or if it's hanging from something. There's something that kind of looks like it could be hanging right here, like there's some sort of string-like thing. But it could just be motion or like part of the horns or something. But yeah, I can't wait to actually figure out what some of these things are. Or see them in action or whatever, because the trailer should have some of their action. And no, Sween Kid, I won't sing it now. I can maybe suggest that if anyone wants to see it, they could go to. I think Sween Kid has the channel as one of his related channels. Don't you have the channel for where the Trees of the Field song was posted? You know, the youth channel on your suggested channels. But if you want to see me singing a song with Sweden Kid and several other guys, then you can go over to Sweden Kid's channel or ask him for a link to it or whatever, and they can see that video. But that's not really this point of this channel. I rarely sing on this channel, and the one time I sang on a stream, everyone left the stream right after I sang. It's not like I'm awful singing, but Sween Kid asked me to sing the ABCs in a very high-pitched voice, and that probably scared off everyone. So, I have bad experience singing on streams. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this music is definitely survival of the fittest music, though. Sing the and? What and? Oh, no. I just told about the bad experience with that. So don't mention it. Or maybe the chat's delayed, or the video's delayed enough that the chat hasn't heard that thing I've talked about. I'm not sure. But, yes. Oh, there's definitely a survivor on the Rex. That's something I haven't really noted, though. I mean, it's not too unlikely. And I think the Rex does look like the TLC version of the Rex as opposed to the old version, so that's good that they have the updated art. I really wonder what this is, though. It looks kind of like a really mutated Quetzal. And I wonder if this obelisk was the one that powered down on the aberration end scene, or if there's another, or if it's another obelisk related to that. Let me see if there's anything interesting going on. Chat's going crazy. We're up to there's 12,800 people currently viewing the same stream that I'm looking at. It's number 8 on Twitch. Wow, if that's the case. Definitely a lot of hype about this thing. Ark's DLCs get a lot of hype, except for Scorched Earth for some reason didn't get hype. At least it didn't get positive hype. It got really negative hype. 18 minutes left. Bum bum bum. Hopefully I'm talking loud enough and stuff right now, because I tend to mumble a lot in games because I'm not the best multitasker, and I tend to start stronger, and then as I start doing things in the game, I start mumbling, and I occasionally I'm a little bit humorous or make some interesting comments maybe, but I mumble them so bad that it's not that interesting to listen to, because I'm often like talking under my breath almost to myself, even though my microphone's right up near my face. Yeah. I'm really wondering. I'm actually doing a little gaming competition thing with my friends at one point soon, and I'm wondering if I'd like to record some of that. That would be kind of funny, but I'm not sure. I'd have to check with some of them and see if they'd like to do that as a video as well. But Sing Anything and Extinction. Yep, definitely Extinction. Almost, yeah, definitely Extinction. And I can't wait for that. But why are you... I mean, Sween Kid, I'm not into singing on the channel. I am kind of singing. I've hummed slash kind of sang the song, the background music, like several times in the stream, because I'm just kind of trying to think of something to say sometimes, and it's kind of hard sometimes to think when you've not really got much to talk about except the channel, and I haven't really heard a ton of speculation about Extinction. Maybe I just haven't watched enough videos, but yeah. Lol, just kidding. Okay. It's fine. Yeah. But, well, yeah. I guess. Let me see if there's... Oh, the timer is so close! Only 15 minutes, but... I kind of have a few little things I tend to say, like, let me see, and oh, or That's kind of the indication of I'm kind of trying to think of some new topic to talk about, and I often say those. But I definitely cannot wait for this to actually come about. If only they could do it early, but with Ark I don't think they often do stuff early. And I mean, they probably want to be consistent enough so that if people are waiting till right before the countdown ends to actually start watching the stream, they don't want to disappoint the people by having it already been revealed early or whatever. Though everyone watching the stream probably wouldn't mind, as long as it was fully developed and whatever. Are there any other thingies? There's a little dark patch here. That doesn't seem to fit quite, but it could. I wonder what this stuff is coming out of, or if it's just because it's the logo. Like, I wonder if this is actually something in the game, or if this is just because it's the logo and they want to have a cool logo that kind of fits the landscape. Because Aberration has that cool logo that kind of is all mossy and glitchy like Aberration is supposed to be, because Aberration's a broken Ark. So, and this is obviously kind of a corrupted world, I think. I wonder if this map will be big, because obviously they can't do the full world unless they do major game engine update to the Ark, because I mean obviously Unreal Engine can handle huge worlds, but with the way Ark's coded, I'm pretty sure that it would take a bit of work to get a massive world, and also it would take a lot of labor to get enough detail to make it worthy of Ark. But definitely I'm hoping they have a huge map, like bigger than a normal Ark, so that it kind of captures the feel of being Earth, as opposed to just being a tiny little segment. Though Arks are actually pretty big. When researching some about Ark, I've occasionally seen that they're like several kilometers or miles across. So they're pretty big worlds. I mean, very few game worlds have anything on Minecraft unless it's a kind of spin-off or game very, very similar to it. There are a few though that are huge. Like No Man's Sky was huge, though its hype was a little too big for what they had. So it had some issues. Though I think now I've heard that it's actually gotten better because they've added some more stuff and like building mechanics and stuff like that. But I remember the hype being huge and like my friend getting like pre-buying it, and one of my friends, and then and a lot of my friends playing it right after it came out. But it just didn't have quite enough diversity in it, like in the terrain. The wildlife, even though they were kind of unique in ways, they were also very similar in a lot of ways. And the landscape, as far as I've seen in videos, didn't seem to have enough variation in like the plants and the number of plants and stuff like that. Boy, I'm getting hoarse from talking for like an hour straight. And I guess talking louder than I normally do in YouTube, so it's hoarser voice. Bum bum ba yum ba ba. Okay, let's see if... Oh, I've got 7 people watching. I guess it's because the countdown is nearly done. But let me get on it to make sure I am right there when the countdown finishes, because... Okay, maybe now 4 people? I'm not sure. My phone kind of doesn't always give accurate... because I tend to use my phone to keep track of the chat, so that... Because I don't have 2 monitors, and it doesn't always keep track... I mean, it keeps track of the chat generally pretty well, but... It doesn't keep track of the view count too well. Is the music getting quieter? Or is that just the normal, how the music goes? I'm not sure. Boy, we've waited through a large period of the timer. Just a little bit more, and then we'll see the little... Probably they'll put the trailer right after the timer, and then right after the trailer they'll probably have a little discussion thing, which I'll probably stay for that as well, because I want to hear as much info about it as possible. And then I'll probably head over to the Ark Steam page, and hopefully they will have posted the description and whatever of the map there, so that I can look and see what it's what in more detail and whatever, with more thorough descriptions and possibly some hints about the content that wouldn't be mentioned or seen in the video so much. Bum 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 bum. I might not talk at all during the video and then give... if anyone wants to give an opinion, just say it in the chat, but I'm thinking I might not want to talk during the video from the video of that they stream out, because that might kind of ruin some of the sound and the music, or hide bits of it. I'm thinking I'll kind of just listen and watch when the actual trailer comes out, because I'm assuming that's what they're going to do, and then I'm going to react afterwards. But if anyone really wants me to talk during it, I can talk, but I'll try and be quiet so I don't spoil the trailer. By the way, the namesake of this channel, which happens to be my pet rabbit, is actually sick right now, so he and his brother both have some sort of parasite, I think, that causes them to not be able to walk properly, but it's luckily treatable, and they seem to be recovering, so that's good. So hopefully they'll live quite a while yet. And let's see. Yeah, soon I hope to make like a fancy 3D logo thing for the beginning of my videos, because I've had some experience with Blender and it's quite fun to mess with. But I'll have to see. I've got some other more pressing needs to work on right now. So 7 minutes, so close. So close. Bum ba bum ba. We are so close. Okay. Leave any ideas or whatever you want in the comments section or the stream chat right now, because I don't think there's a comment section on streams until after they're posted, but yeah. And yeah, some people have already been nice and given me some ideas, like Nate Plays, thanks for mentioning the thing that looks kind of like a trike, and that it actually looks like some sort of trike robot thingy or whatever. And I definitely think that it looks kind of like that, because you've got the horns and the kind of frill, and then it's got weird legs, like it's been made into a robot-like thing. I'm wondering if because there's this thing that looks kind of like the mutated Quetzal or whatever. I wonder if some of the creatures will be like really weirdly changed creatures from normal Ark, or if... I mean, almost certainly there's going to be some completely unique creatures. I'm thinking the music is dimming. Let me know if it is, at least on the stream, because with my headset I could just be bumping the volume dial for what I'm hearing, but I think the volume should maintain the same for the accurate volume on my stream or their stream, because I don't think my headset volume dial actually affects the desktop audio sound. It just affects how the headset plays the volume. So the recording software or streaming software should be recording the proper volume, I think. Bum 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 bum. 5 minutes. Oh, the waiting is intense, but I say that like at 10 minutes, and it's only been 5 minutes, so we're half of the way between those, so we still have a little bit of a wait. The wait is real. I wonder how long they've been streaming this. Like, did they actually start streaming as soon as the countdown started, or did they start streaming just today, like once the countdown got to like 1 day or something? Because the countdown was on the Survive the Ark website, which is their main website, but when I came on to it this morning, because I was like, I'm pretty sure it's either today or like tomorrow, because it was only like a 3-day countdown or a 4-day, kind of something like that. And I was like, oh, it just has a link as opposed to the actual countdown on the banner where the version of this image that's on the stream right now is. So I clicked the link and it takes me to the Survive the Ark Twitch page, which I was not too surprised, because I mean, I've heard that they normally stream these events. Oh yeah, I'm almost sure the music's dimming now. Because I have been holding the thing with the dial, and I'm pretty sure I haven't touched it. And it had no chance of bumping something that would turn it, or practically no chance, since I've been holding it, so... Ah, my throat. Should get water up here, but would be afraid of spilling it on my PC, and that would be an expensive mess. Bum, 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 bum. Actually, the headset I'm using is broken because one of the earpieces, like it unscrewed kind of, but it's not like something you can easily screw back on. So I kind of just used luckily it can be held in place, and I'm thinking I might tape it there, because it still works, like it's still connected by a wire, and I don't think it really affects the volume or anything, but, ow, my throat. Bum 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 bum. I really don't see the difference between the top chat and the live chat option, because it seems like all chat on my channel is top chat. Maybe if I had tons of chat, it would just put the... I don't know. Maybe... I'm not sure, maybe like the... Can you even rate chat, though? Maybe it would be like only super chats or something, if I got enough subscribers that it was just like that. Or maybe it would just block all spam, but have all spam chat things or suspicious spam, and would just put up the main things that looked like they weren't too suspicious of spam or anything like that. Countdown is approaching the end. Yeah, I've actually also considered like streaming programming on my channel, or like 3D modeling stuff. I'm not an expert at either. I'm better at programming, I think, than 3D modeling, but I'm okay at them. But I mean, some things are not the best to stream. I mean, some of those might be interesting, but also some of them are stuff I might actually try and publish sometime, so I wouldn't want all the source code like out there unless I decided to make them open source. I mean, a lot of things I work on I'd be fine with people seeing the source code. The timer approaches. I will probably start getting kind of quiet. I might comment a little bit, but in a much more subdued voice, and then... Or I might just do exclamations, maybe, and try and make them not too loud, and then I will talk more about it after. Yeah, I think I'll just comment on it, because you can see the pure thing without... I'll just try not to be too loud and constantly talking. Yeah, the music's dimming. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5... 4, 3, 2, 1. Something coming? 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 Oh, yes. Looks beautiful. Might actually look nice here. Oh, a little robot creature. This map might feel a little more pleasant than... Oh, a little flying thing you can ride? Or binocular? Yes, there's little flying drone thingies. Oh, big thingies. Is that the weird Kretzel-ish thingy? Oh, yes. Music sounds decent. Is that the whole trailer? Okay, available November 6th. Play Extinction Chronicle. What are these? Oh, these are like the mysterious mystery things. Oh, interesting. Lots of screenshots. Any discussion? That wasn't a long trailer. Yeah, this looks like a flying thingy that you can ride. That might be it. There's the big ugly thingy. Wonder what it is. Arc Extinction Chronicles. Is it gonna be really story based? Are they replaying the trailer? Or did it not play fully properly? Teleporting creatures. DNA in there? I'm wondering if those like element twisting thingies or whatever are like part of a being or something. Compass malfunctioning. Or GPS. That thing is probably like Titanosaur at least. I wonder if it's a boss or just a natural creature. So this just looks like a replay. Is there going to be anything at the end? Well, the regular edition Arc Sweden Kid is... 1 second. Okay. The regular edition Arc Sweden Kid is the base game. It is just the base game. It has the main map that I play on, and it has all the basic dinosaurs and the basic technologies and stuff. It's just the main map. Then the Explorers Edition comes with Scorched Earth DLC, Aberration DLC, and this DLC, the Extinction one, which it makes it cheaper to get the DLCs than... Oh, it's just looping the trailer. But it makes it cheaper to get the DLC. It makes it cheaper to get the DLC, but if you don't want some of the DLC, it might be worthwhile just not getting the Explorers Edition. It depends. If you want all the DLC, Explorers Edition is a good idea, but if you just want one or two of them... I mean, the Explorers Edition is on probably on a big sale, but you can see. If it depends on what's the best deal you think. Because if you want some of these things, like these DLC things, then I would suggest getting... You could get the Explorers Edition, but it's not a required thing. Recommend? I'm not sure. It really depends, because there's the one map that I'm pretty sure I won't play, at least not for a while, is the Aberration, which does come with the DLC, the Explorers Edition. But oh yes, there's the logo. So it's called the Extinction Chronicles Events. I wonder what those are. But let me see what I'm saying. Let me see. Let's get the Steam library. But yeah, I'd recommend probably whatever you feel is most comfortable to your pocket and what you'd most want to play, because if you wanted to just play with, like on my server, or just play on the what you see me streaming most of the time or videoing most of the time, you'd, at least up till now, the base game is fine, and you'd have plenty of stuff to enjoy yourself, and most of the stuff you've seen on my channel, except for the very first Ark series, is in the base game. And you could always buy the DLCs afterwards. Just wait for a sale, or else get them when they're... Or else get them for full price, but that's more expensive. Yeah. It really kind of depends on your opinion of the DLCs. Like, you can look on the Arc page and look for the downloadable content section, and they'll have something that they'll have a list of it, and you can click see all, and it shows you the downloadable content. Ragnarok, Primitive Plus, and the Center are free, but Scorched Earth, Aberration, and this new thing will come with the Explorers Edition, I believe, because bundle info. Yeah, it comes with Arc, and it comes with the Season Pass, which gives all the DLC, all 3 of those paid DLCs. So, yeah. I mean, I would probably play some and maybe host the server occasionally on, the main this DLC or on Scorched Earth. Though for the main series, I'd still stay on the base game. Though, if you'd like to play with me when I go on this thing that was just shown off in that trailer, or if you'd like to join me when I'm doing Scorched Earth, you could get the Explorers Edition. I probably won't do Aberration, which does come with it, so it might be not. So if you don't want to play that, it might not be worth doing the full Explorers Edition, because I think there is actually a sale on the individual DLC. As well, so you could just get the individual DLC things, because, let's see. There probably won't be a sale on Extinction for a while, though if you got so if you wanted to play Extinction when I'm playing it right soon, or just play Extinction in general soon, without having to pay full price, I might get the Explorers Edition, because that's on sale, and Extinction almost certainly won't be on sale when it first comes out. But if you're willing to wait or whatever, or want to wait, you can probably just get whatever expansions you want now or later when they're on sale, because like Scorched Earth is only $8, and I think, and Extinction will probably go on sale at some point as well. So I'll leave it up to you, and you can do a little research. The sale lasts until, I think, tomorrow or the day after. So I think it's the day after tomorrow. So feel free to think about that if you're interested. And let's see if there's anything actually. Have they actually posted the announcement thing? Reload. How do I reload the page? Library, store page. Let's see if there's anything on the community hub, maybe, if there's nothing on here. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything on here yet. Community hub. What? Error code. Seriously. Games. Community hub. Library, store page. Let's see if there's anything. Okay, it looks like there still isn't anything up there. So let's see. www.survivetheark.com, and let's see what's here. Yeah, they're still doing the screenshots and the trailer loop. Okay. Countdown tomorrow and live stream Thursday. And yeah, still looping that. Let's see if I can read this actually. Yeah, this is just looping the same thing. Okay. Welcome to the latest edition. There are only a few hours left on the counter. Watch the counter tick down on the Twitch page. Epic discoveries ahead. Archaeology event. Yeah. Live stream this Thursday. Live stream during... Okay, so tomorrow might be the day when they actually put the announcement information out. Yeah, I think... Yeah, some nice mod looking things, and here's all the sales listed. Some fan art or some art, I guess, custom based. Okay, let me see. So, is there anything? Oh, just looping the same thing. And one more try at Steam, and I probably will have to... And probably I'll just wait, and I might post on my YouTube channel if they... like in the comments section or something. Oh yes, they've got it. Yes. Oh, seriously. Error code, error... Oh, seriously. Store page. I get these error codes on the Steam. I might just have to... Yeah. Reload this page. Home. Arc News. Close. www.survivetheark.com. Where is that thing on here? It should be on here as well as on Steam. They normally post both things. I can probably bring it up on my phone because my phone normally doesn't have the error code if on the Steam app. So I'll just reload this page a few times, maybe so that you can like see the pictures. But I'll bring it up on my phone and maybe read it out. Hopefully show a few pictures. I'll just mute that right now so it's not in the way. And let me look up on my phone where it is. Okay, so all games and store page. And where's that little news box? Yes, there it is. Oh, bother, I pressed the picture. I always accidentally press the picture. Read more. Okay, Studio Wildcard is proud to announce Ark's third expansion pack, Extinction. I missed the Hello Survivors at the beginning. By far our most ambitious project yet, we are thrilled to take you back to where it all started. Finish your journey through the worlds of Ark and Extinction, where the story begins and ends. On Earth itself, yep. An element-infested, ravaged planet filled with fantastical creatures, both organic and technological. Earth holds both the secrets of the past and the keys to its salvation. Kind of fits with what we've talked about some. Element-infested. So element might be a bad thing in the long run. Tech tier destroyed humanity. Ark Extinction will release worldwide on November 6th, 2018. What am I saying? Joining the desert-themed Scorched Earth and the underground derelict biome aberration, continuing to unravel the mysteries of Ark. And some screenshots from the trailer. As veteran survivor who has conquered all previous obstacles, the ultimate challenge now awaits you. Can you defeat the gigantic roaming titans which dominate the planet and complete the Ark cycle to save Earth's future? Are the titans what's causing the issue? Extinction Chronicles 1. Ark Extinction Chronicles. In the months leading up to Extinction, there will be routine drops of Extinction-related explorer notes on the island, Scorched Earth, and Aberration. Once collected, these notes will unlock new Extinction-related skins. There will also be the appearance of more powerful tech-themed dinosaur variants within the arcs each month. We have already released the first set of these Explorer notes last Friday, which also included the first Extinction-related skin, Corrupted Helm, and Mighty the Tech Rex. That was bad grammar. Mysterious Mysteries, introducing question marks, and there's a weird thing that looks kind of like a very chubby slug rabbit cross over that's kind of chopped up in the animation style. Let me see if it's on... what? No. Let's see if they've updated the page yet. Nope. www.survivetheark.com, and they still haven't updated it. Seriously. Forums. Okay, yes, there it is. And they still haven't got that up there. Why is that not the case? Biggest Ark sale on platforms ever. Yes, I know that very well. Oh yes, I need to finish reading the thing. Ark news. Seriously. Okay, what an achieving... And yeah, it just shows that really fat giant rabbit looking thing with that's kind of a slug, and it has a hunchback, and it's really weird. Guess what this creature is, and that's the end of the yep, that's the end of the article, it looks like. And it looks interesting. And it has, so I guess there are some Ark-related things I'll be doing in the next few months, because they're releasing Explorer notes about Extinction and stuff. I'll also be reading a lot on the wiki, because I often look at the Explorer notes there, because it's a pain to actually find all of them. I'll eventually do it, probably, but it'll take a long time to get all of those Explorer notes. And yeah, I wish it was up there now on the page, because they've clearly got like the new banner, and there's, oh yeah, that's why that is the thing that looked kind of like a mutated Quetzal. It's because the horn went around the edge. Though for some reason none of the parts of Extinction shown looked quite as element corrupted as like the bit at the end of Aberration. Maybe it's that you get outside of the borders of the Ark, because you can kind of see the force field that forms the sky. Maybe there's an outside the borders section, but you can see the element corrupting the Ark. And this is as someone noted, I think it was Syntac, this is a diamond shape like the specimen implant or the overseer, as opposed to triangle like on the normal Ark thing. And I can't zoom in that far on this. It seems to shrink or something like that. Back to 100%. Can you take a screenshot? Wait, no. Copy. Oh, you can copy random pieces of the thing. So let's stick that on paint.net. Expand canvas. Crop to selection. Where's crop to selection? Crop to selection. There we go. And let's zoom, and it's really, really blurry. Yeah, maybe the source image has a higher resolution, but don't save. Okay, yeah, just shrinks, kind of. Let's try screenshot again. Copy when it's zoomed in more already. Okay, can we? I think it might be better, but still it's kind of hard to see what that is. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream, and I guess I'll just reload this one more time to see if I can actually show you guys the... Oh yes, there it is. Okay, so here's the actual article. Here's like the trailer. Let's make sure there's nothing else in it. Yeah, it looks like it's just the same thing, because it ends the same way. Yeah. But here's like the screenshots that were from the video, and then there's the little description. There's the mask that they had, the skin, and here's the super fat weird rabbit thingy. Anyone know what this is? Like, is it some mutated thing? It looks almost like it's got hands almost. Like it's standing up and got hands. But that's just weird. But I hope you guys enjoyed this stream, and I hope to see you in the next live stream or video, and I hope you enjoyed.